I see you over there, real estate agent, looking towards next year, excited about the future, excited about the goals because you just went to that one class and you're on fire, ready to roll. I see you. Today, I'm going to talk to you about scaling your business because I know that's your goal. And I want to help you scale your business. And I'm going to give you the blueprint to scale your business by starting with these few things. What's up, everybody? Coach Kane here with the Realtor Playbook. So excited to bring you today's topic. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd be happy to jump on a game plan call with you to help you win at the game of real estate. So let's get right into this topic about scaling your business. Let's all make next year the best year we possibly can. So let's go. First and foremost is the client experience. You absolutely have to make this the number one priority in your business. Every client should have an amazing experience. And there's a lot of ways to do this. You need to educate. You need to be enthusiastic. This is something that, especially in real estate, sometimes everyone's stressed out and it kind of brings down the whole crew. If you can be enthusiastic, you can always talk about the goal and why we're doing this and be enthusiastic about it. It will really help the client's psyche and we'll get to the closing table, but also they will look back on this experience and understand, yeah, it may have been stressful getting all those documents and, in this bidding war, if that's what you're going through, or, selling this house because, the market was a little bit down or whatever. If you can make that experience and be enthusiastic about it and keep the eye on the prize, that is absolutely something that is the most important, and your job is to keep that client moving forward. And why do we do that? Why? Obviously, we want a paycheck, right? So we have to be enthusiastic, we have to be excited, we have to be knowledgeable, we have to educate. But the goal of every real estate agent should turn that one client into two clients, right? And if you can leverage this and you can leverage this working by referral phenomenon, turning one client to two will absolutely change your business, because every time you turn one client into two, then you can turn those two clients into two more and four more. And as you go, that'll build an entire network of business, and you don't even have to do a whole lot of ad spend or anything like that. So if the client experience is right and your goal is to turn one client into two, that's absolutely game changing for you and your real estate business. And so how do we do that, right? We have to educate. You have to demonstrate your knowledge. You spend a lot of time sifting through real estate content, developing real estate content, having relationships with other agents. So now we just need to demonstrate that education in a non-annoying way. And so put out content. That's why I love social media for this purpose, because it's semi-passive. You don't have to be in people's faces all the time. It doesn't always have to be about real estate. You can mix in, sunsets or flowers or, sporting events or whatever you do. But if you can educate in a way that's holistic and not only, behind a camera, but belly to belly and, talking on stage and all of these things that you can do as a real estate agent to help people and educate people is key. Because when they see you educating, when they see you speaking on stage to other real estate agents, that automatically puts you heads and heels above some of your competitors, right? How many of you know other real estate agents? How many people talk to me every single day and say, oh yeah, in my group, there's like 5 real estate agents. Well, what are you doing to separate yourself? Right? I guarantee you the person that's doing something a little bit differently to separate themselves from the norm is the one who gets the majority of the real estate clients in that group. So no matter what it is, my buddy John Shookman, Real Estate Survival Guide podcast, he talks about how it was for agents to build agents. He has his clients talk to him about it all the time, because why? He is the resource. He is the education. He's providing education to agents, but through other channels, people are seeing it that are his clients, and they know that he is the teacher. They know that he is the source at that point. Next is a big one. Like, you must communicate on their level through the terms that they want. If they don't text, right? If they don't want phone calls, don't call them. You have to communicate on their terms. And by doing so, you will continue to stay within a stone's throw of what's going on. You'll understand their emotions. You're able to be enthusiastic. You're able to educate, but you must communicate to do this. And a lot of times when things get hard, we try and shy away from, normal forms of communication. Maybe we just send text now. And that's something that, as a real estate agent, as a successful real estate agent, I still am like, this is going to be a hard conversation, but you got to hit send. You have to have those conversations. You have to communicate appropriately. And the next thing you have to do is follow through. When you say what you say, when you talk about, hey, this is the process, this is what it's going to look like. When you talk about, this is how I'm going to negotiate and this is our plan to get to here, you have to follow through with it. You have to go through, and you can't come back on it and be like, well, this person's having a baby. So, you have to follow through with your communication. You have to make that happen. So when you're selling yourself and you're selling why you're the best real estate agent for them to choose, make sure that you're not overselling yourself, because everything you say, you have to follow through. If you follow through, you'll get the client and they will refer you business. And the next is you just got to be available, right? I cringe when I hear agents say, if you leave a message after 4 p.m., I will get back to you the next business day. If this is Sunday, I do not work. All of those things, you have to be available. And that's great to have boundaries, and I get it. But the honest truth is, if you want to scale your business, hopefully those people that are saying that have already scaled their business, they're comfortable, they don't need to build a ton, but you need to be available. And you need to be, if you're not available, you need to have a backup plan for your clients and communicate that with them. So availability is a huge piece of communication and follow through. And I absolutely believe the more you're available, you still have to have your, boundaries, and I get it. But the more that I'm available, the more my clients, love me, and I'm able to pour into them. And I can definitely see my business scaling at a different level when I'm more available. The next thing, and I kind of touched on this, is the enthusiasm. You need to have authentic excitement for people and understand that, okay, yeah, maybe you sold 50 or 60 or 100 houses last year, but this client, this is a 1 in 5 lifetime opportunity to be excited for them. So you need to find that excitement for every single person and understand, yeah, we understand the process, but have that excitement for them. Congratulations, send them gifts. Just make this process the best you possibly can, because if they're excited, they're going to put it on social media. They're going to put it out there. They're going to tell their mom. They're going to tell their brother. They're going to tell all the people at work about their excitement in their house. And then next time when those people are going through it, they will have that conversation. And not enough real estate agents are super excited from starting the search to end about the situation. And it's not always exciting. So be authentic, like I said, but understand that when these milestones happen, when we get out there and start looking, when they get pre-approved, these are exciting things, because remember, you may do it 100 times in a single year. Most of these people do it less than 5 times in their entire life, right? So it's not a trip to the grocery store. It's not, a homework assignment being passed. This is something that people do rarely. So it's important to be excited. And if you're excited, they will then be loudspeakers for you, which will help you scale your business. And the final thing is just keep in touch and keep it unique, right? Keep your touches as unique as possible. Because the honest truth is the drip campaigns don't really work for repeat clients. And maybe they do, but they see right through it, right? Maybe it's just me. My personality is not a drip campaign. My personality is not corny questions about waving magic wands. My personality is direct. How do we get this done? Let's make this work. Let's start building your wealth. And so the drip campaigns that you get on all these, fancy CRMs and things, maybe they're okay, but you got to be unique. You can't just send the same stagnant email every single week. You have to understand that the unique touches, find out about them, do things that are unique to each client if you're able. Have a database, have an assistant, but stay unique, and this will help you scale your business. Because if it's not unique and it's just another, market update that, is just a bunch of graphs in an Excel spreadsheet, they're going to throw it out. So put your touch on it and make every single touch that you possibly can unique. And you can still have the mass email content and all of that stuff. And that's just kind of a reminder, right? But I think we're kind of past the days of, you need to have 46 touches and they just need to see your name, even if they throw the mailer away. Part of that is true, but if you have unique touches, where's that take the value, right? If you have a unique offering in your mailer, where does that take the value? So that's my next step to scaling your business and not being stagnant in your marketing, in your touches to each client. If you know your client loves Notre Dame football, maybe send them something for Notre Dame football, right? It may take a little bit of time, but those unique touches are memorable. And that is the final step to scaling your business is just being unique and different. So if you'd like to talk about this and build your game plan call, please book a comment below. Or if you're interested in joining me at the Agent Wolfpack, would obviously love to work with you on a daily basis as a business partner and help you develop into an elite agent and help you scale your business, even if you are already crushing it at the game, which most of you are. Let's go.